This is my nephew Teddy, and it's his first video, so he's actually all weird. Say hello.
Hello.
How's it going, guys? So it's exciting today. Today, for the very first time, I'm taking my nephew Teddy golfing. Well, not golfing, but we're going to practice at the driving range. So we're at World of Golf here, just outside of London, and it's going to be his first. Well, have you played golf before?
I play mini golf.
Mini golf. So he's played mini golf.
Putt in the park.
Putt in the park as well. But this is going to be, well, this is going to be twofold. So obviously it's interesting because it's Teddy's first time hitting balls.
I've hit a ball before.
Okay, all right, but you know, under supervision.
No,
and
far. I've only hit it like say like here.
Yeah.
And then like from this black thing here to that sign thing.
Yeah.
You probably can't see it.
Okay, so basically that's rubbish.
That's as far as I hit it.
So anyway, so it's gonna be that.
I've hit it over a pond.
Okay.
And got it in. No, it was like this. So I hit it from the ground, and it went flying over the pond and went straight in the pond.
Okay, right. Concentrate because I don't want to be here all day. And then secondly, it's going to be my first time teaching somebody. Just a quick little disclaimer on that. I'm not a teaching pro. Okay, I do have my own thoughts and philosophies about the golf swing, which you can check out in all my other videos. So I'm going to try some of my ideas and all that with a fresh, untouched, unspoilt kid here, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's enough for the intro. Should we go hit some balls?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So turns out the audio on the video I shot isn't quite good enough for you to pick up what we're actually talking about. So I thought I'd do this voiceover. That way you can get an idea much better what we're doing. So as you can see here with Teddy, like anything in golf, we're starting off with the grip. The suggestions I made to him were just kind of general pointers, kind of give him a rough idea of how to grip the club. I wouldn't recommend you spend too much time on this. You just want to give them some basic kind of grip that they can work with. If you get too technical with tiny little details at the beginning, they're just going to find golf really boring. So as you can see here, I'm just giving him a quick explanation of how each hand goes on the club and roughly where you should put it. And then that was the last I kind of touched on it, because then you want to get them hitting balls. You want them to enjoy it and get that sensation that we all love, you know, of hitting the ball out the middle of the club face, or just seeing the ball soar into the air. So, you know, just a general understanding of how to hold the golf club, and they'll get plenty of opportunity if they get the bug and if they start playing golf to refine their grip and tinker with it. While we're on the subject, you know, I'm a firm believer that the fundamental grip, or the fact that there's a perfect grip, you know, I don't really believe in that. There's so many guys on tour with different grips, so let's not obsess about it. So here, as you can see, I'm just trying to show him the basic pivot. So I'm just trying to get him, give him a general idea of how the body moves, not the arms or the hands or anything, but just the body and the legs. And as you can see, you know, it looks a bit awkward to start with, right? He doesn't really know how to do it, and so this is one of the best drills. This drill, you know, has been done to death, and I think you see it everywhere because it is a really good one for just giving you a general idea of how to turn your shoulders and move your hips and legs in the golf swing. So I'm just showing him how to do it, you know, just turn and turn. I know it sounds simple, but there you go. And so there you go. There's his first kind of attempt at swinging a golf club, and not bad. I mean, he's just turning his body. He's kind of got the idea, hinging the club up. So don't expect miracles. You know, the first time anybody plays golf, it's an awkward move. The golf swing, it's not natural at all. We all know that, and if you try and get too technical or too precise in your teaching with kids, I don't think they'll enjoy it. Here I'm just showing Teddy the basics of how to aim in golf. So one of the hardest things to understand in golf is that you aim the club face. You aim the club face, and then you have to align your body to the club face. You don't aim with your feet. A lot of people make that mistake. They try and aim the line of their feet to the target, and that is not what you want to do. You aim the club face. So get kids doing that early. Here, after a few swings, like everybody that starts playing golf, Teddy is trying to lift the ball into the air. He thinks that that's how you get it into the air. So I'm just explaining to him, and he's 10, so he can get the idea really of the basic concepts of how the ball is launched into the air using the loft of the club. He probably hasn't done enough advanced physics at school yet to really understand in depth, but the general principles he can get. So I just explained to him that the loft of the club gets the ball into the air by using a descending blow down onto the back of the ball. And as you can see, he's going to make quite a few attempts, and there'll be a few air shots and etc, etc. But you just have to be patient with them. Kids learn really well by copying, so it's always a good idea just to demonstrate to them rather than just telling them. They get bored really quickly. You'll see throughout this whole video, Teddy's attention span is quite short, and he'll be looking around and asking questions. But kids are really good mimickers, so if you just show them something, they'll generally pick it up really quickly and be able to perfect the move without too much problem, rather than trying to interpret a bunch of very technical spiel. So here we go, he's back at it. You'll see as the video progresses, he gets better and better in a very short amount of time. I think we were at the range for 45 minutes to an hour, and he picked it up pretty quickly. So here I'm just I'm explaining to Teddy that the golf swing, the move is towards the target, and then when you finish, you want to finish in balance on your left side for a right-handed golfer. We're smiling there, high-fiving, because I think that was actually the first ball that he got into the air and hit it quite far, I think. So now I'm explaining weight transfer. Weight transfer can be tough to explain to anybody, really. But one of the best demonstrations is all kids throw balls. I think Teddy plays a bit of cricket and rounders at school. Rounders is kind of like an English version of baseball. But so there I was just showing him, just getting him to throw a ball for me, so he gets the idea of how his weight has to move in the golf swing, just like throwing a ball. And this driving range we went to actually has these basic launch monitors that you can watch what you're doing. And as you see, as soon as my back's turned, here's Teddy goofing off. There you go. You gotta let them have some fun. Otherwise they'll lose interest. Yep, nice moves, bro. Travolta got nothing on you. Okay, here we go again. I think you see there, he actually smacked one about 60 yards, which for a first time out, that's not bad, right? And very quickly the kids will get obsessed with distance, and that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all, to get that distance bug. So here I was trying to explain to Teddy balance in the golf swing. And I don't think there's any better drill for that than the feet together drill, because if you put your feet together and you swing a weight around you, you really have to swing the weight under control in a very rhythmic manner. Otherwise, you will just fall over. So Teddy had a tendency to have some happy feet in the golf swing. And so I'm just explaining to him, you know, the how to keep your balance. And then here I'm kind of illustrating the arc of the golf swing, specifically from the top of the swing, top of the backswing, how the club starts down. So most amateurs, most kids, when they start, the tendency is to get the club head back to the ball using the shortest distance, which is an over-the-top move or a slicer's move. And so I'm trying to teach him that the arc, the natural arc of the club around your body is more kind of is more to drop the club inside. Okay, so this is an interesting one. If you got a kid that's played any other this kind of sport, try and relate golf to that sport that he's played before. Teddy, being an English lad, you know, plays English games, so not really a baseball or an American football player or basketball, but more football, soccer for you Americans. And the way you would kick a soccer ball, or the way you would use, let's say you were right-footed, the way you would use your right foot to curve the ball to the left, so starting it out to the right and curving it back to the left, a la Bend It Like Beckham. If you're trying to, you know, shoot a free kick and bend it around a wall, that's kind of the motion that the club head would have to take. The path of the club head coming into the ball would be about the same as your right foot would make to make that ball curve around the right side of the wall and into the goal. So that's what I was explaining to Teddy there, is the relationship between him kicking a soccer ball and swinging the golf club. So better balance again. What are we working on? Well, we're working on the finish position, really. So try and quiet those legs down and try and give them a feeling of where the finish is or what it should look like. Now be careful with this, because, you know, plenty of famous golfers throughout history have had very different finish positions, and the finish is almost dictated entirely by the way you started the club down and the way your body and arms move through impact. And then the weight of the club should just take you naturally to your own natural finish. But to give like kids an idea of where they should finish is a good thing, so they can learn that you need to swing the club.
All right, Teddy boy. So it's the next day. You've had all night to reflect on your golfing extravaganza. So give me your first impression on your first golf lesson.
What's an impression?
Can you speak up?
What's an impression?
What's an impression?
Yeah.
Just tell me what you think.
I thought it was really fun and a bit hard when I tried to swing the club thing. It looked awkward. And
What was the hardest bit?
staying on my feet
Staying on your feet.
after hitting the ball.
So you had crazy legs, right? So keeping your balance.
Yeah.
So you have to work on balance. What was the most fun bit?
The most fun bit.
Take your time. While we're young.
I enjoyed the hitting the ball after you taught me how to hit it.
Right, okay. So it's fun, right? When you hit the ball and you see it get up in the air, go far. So what else do you think you have to work on?
My ending position.
Your ending position, right? So balance.
And I don't know what else.
As you can see, Teddy is full of information. Not. So from my point of view, yeah, exactly what Teddy said. So his balance. I was trying to relate the golf swing to other sports that he plays, and he seemed to get the idea when we talked about football, soccer for you Americans. That seemed to resonate with him. But I think the number one thing that's tough with kids Teddy's age is concentration. So I'm sure you can see in the video, he's always asking questions, he's looking in other directions, he's always wanting to do something else. And you can't get frustrated with that. You just have to persevere and keep it fun, and hopefully they get the bug. So all in all, Teddy, do you think you'll play some more golf? Teddy.
What?
See? Concentration. Do you think you'll play some more golf?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the folks?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Alright, I think we'll end it there. Alright, MIGMATIS Golf signing off. See you guys. You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Jeez.